A pathetic answer. There's mold all over that stuff. If people breathe it, seriously, all due respect. All right.
So my name
I'm done.
my name's Damien Ochoa. I've lived on the island for over 5 years. I'm on Chinook Court. I had a couple of questions. A friend of mine told me that they had done a radiological scan on some of the fields, or all the fields, and that they were told that they could not use the fields because they had contamination on them, and that it was a health risk if they were to continue, so they were told not to. Want to know, was that actually, I believe them, but what's the Navy's response to that?
I actually don't know of any fields that the Navy owns currently there, at least that there's any issue. I think they're all open.
They're all, okay.
I think the Job Corps may have an area that they may be investigating, but that's really.
But as far as the San Francisco Little League, for instance, those fields that you're talking about, all the fields that I'm aware of, Damien, were surveyed by, I believe, the state of California, not just the Navy.
Okay.
And were cleared.
Yeah, he told me it was rugby, but not the rugby club, not that part. Okay. And not where they do some of the Gale football, but something else. But that was just a side question.
Okay.
The final question, and please tell me when the 2 minutes are up, because I do want to respect everyone's time. Is the concern when they came out to survey and said that things were going to be done in a way, and then when I was there, while they were doing them, they were not done in the way that they said, and the things that I got in the mail that was supposed to happen. And I was very clear with them when they went into our garage. You know, things are in a certain place in a certain way for a certain reason, and things have value in here. Don't you worry, Mr. Ochoa, there will be no problem, Damien. We will take good care of it. So I trusted that. And when it was all completed, I ended up finding, my partner and I found that the way they put some of the things back, and I went back out before they were going to start putting everything back and saying, do you want me to tell you exactly where it goes? No, we wrote it down, we pretty much know where it goes. So it basically destroyed 2 art paintings that value at like $500 a piece. And they're damaged now, and we cannot use them. And we've still not been able to rectify that issue with anyone, because of course, Taito will say, that's not ours. Jaska will say, that wasn't ours. And so it's really frustrating about how we can, because these were one-of-a-kind paintings done by people many, many years ago. And they have been valued and appraised from when we got them that time ago. So how do we resolve that?
I don't know, Damien, one of the problems is it's December, and we completed the surveys in what, August?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm hearing this very late after the fact, and I wish you would.
Well, no, you weren't, no, you're not, because my partner contacted you and CC Bob and Dan, and then you were out of town, and so some other person came over to discuss it and to look at it, and it said that you would be the one to finalize it, and then my partner just got frustrated and then just let it go.
Okay, David, I'm sorry, Bob, Mr. Beck,
Yep.
have you heard this at all?
No, I remember that there were some issues related to.
Okay, I'm talking about artwork though, not,
I
okay.
don't recall specifically.
Okay.
Well, I have the emails, so I can let you see them. And I'm not trying to...
Dave, no, I understand that, but please show me the emails, and I think...
And we've saved
you're here for
the
answers.
pieces.
So I would say the first step is, please, and I'm not trying to play shuffleboard here.
Oh, I know you're not. I don't think that you're that type of person.
Go to Bob Beck is here, he's in building 1. He's
I know, Bob and I go way back.
Okay.
About how long?
Go to Bob, and Bob is really good at collaring me and Dave here, and getting us on the phone or whatever,
Yeah.
and that would be the first step. And then let's try and figure this out, because again, I'm surprised by this.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing it for the first time.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have heard it for the first time, but I'm hearing it for the
Yeah,
first
he was
time.
another gentleman, I'll have to look at his name, that came over and saw and looked and said, okay, what's the value, we blah, so we were just waiting for a final answer.
Okay. I wish, by any chance, you could think of the name there or the person, or, because...
He was a white guy, maybe mid to late 30s. He said that since you were out of town or in San Diego, that you had selected him or designated him to come and deal with the issue.
Okay.
And he said he was from the Navy, and you know, but so that's frustrating. And if there's anything to do about the mold and mildew in Every unit, I've had to, in the 5 years, move from a unit because it was so toxic and they couldn't remediate it, move across the street to another unit, and we're at that problem again where it cannot be remediated. We have to have fans, we have to have a black light, we have to do all these.
Even now?
Yes, all these, they removed the entire carpet. Now it's so, and it has not gone away, and it's been going on now for over 4 years. So I do believe, in speaking with Dan Stone, that there is a widespread of mold and mildew issues, and the response, not that he did not give to me, but he says that he feels the bulk of the issue is that people have bad house cleaning. Oh, Lord. And just spray some bleach. Well, if you do your research correctly, bleach does not kill everything, it just makes it bright, and so then it comes back, and you see it again. So putting bleach in water, it does not take it away, and when it's on your clothes, I've already had to be reimbursed in both units over $3,000 for all the damage to my shoes, my clothes, and, well, maybe you shouldn't
Put your clothes or your shoes in the closet.
well, where should I put them? On top of my head? Ridiculous.
Okay. Who reimbursed you, by the way?
Dan Stone.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, and we had to go back and forth on some of it because
Okay.
you have to do the value.
Sure.
And so I had a conversation with him just a couple days ago saying, it's back. And so now we're trying to air purifier, humidify, and all that stuff. So that's where we're at now. But it is frustrating. And he said that the Navy knew that there would be issues because they were building these units and they were coming and put them together as if it was for Norfolk, Virginia. And that they were not supposed to be long-term. And so I also feel that there is an issue where TIDA and JSCO don't want to spend a ton of money because the city is going to redevelop it. And so just too bad, so sad, just wait till it happens because that's going to be an estuary.
Okay. All right, very good. Okay, and David, I hope you